Now at 8 o'clock, a woman is critically injured in a crash in Lexington. We'll have a full report coming up.
We have new details about a deadly plane crash in western Kentucky.
And Lexington's leaders are set to be sworn in later today.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us on this Sunday. I'm Whitney Wetzel.
And I'm Sean Moody. It's a breezy day. It's a wet day. A little bit of everything today.
Yeah, it's definitely rainy and just kind of dreary out there, but the temperatures aren't too bad, at least for now.
Yeah, for now, but that may change later in the week. Let's check in now with Mike Linden. He's over in the First Alert Weather Center. How's it look?
Oh, well, Sean and Whitney, it looks great this morning, at least better than we were 24 hours ago. We are still seeing some wet weather right now pushing through Laurel County and toward Perry County, Rowan County, right on the back end of that as well. And just a few pop-up showers along the eastern portion of Fayette County. But we are watching all of this wet weather pushing eastward and away from the Commonwealth. It has been a soggy 24 hours. And of course, with plenty of accidents on the roads yesterday, just take it easy if you're hitting the roads this morning. They are more than likely still wet from not only the rain yesterday, but some of those showers even into this morning. Temperature-wise, man, we're trying to hold on to those low 60s and 50s, but we are already seeing signs of cooling down, and today will just be the start of it. Coming up, I'll show you how cold we'll get coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, thank you, Mike. We're tracking a crash this morning in Lexington that's left a woman in the hospital with life-threatening injuries.
Yeah, it happened late last night at the intersection of Winchester Road and Strader Drive. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live at UK Hospital now with the latest. Good morning, Hillary.
Good morning, Whitney and Sean. That's right. That woman is in critical condition here at University of Kentucky Hospital after police say an SUV hit her while she was trying to cross Winchester Road. The crash happened at the intersection of Winchester Road and Strader Drive around 6 o'clock last night. We are told crews rushed her to the hospital with a life-threatening head injury.
Unfortunately, we get several calls here of pedestrians being struck by vehicles. The Sportsman's Motel is right across the street, and so it's pretty common for people to try to cross at this location.
Now, police did have to shut down Winchester Road for several hours while they investigated that crash. That roadway has since been reopened. Reporting live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, thank you, Hillary. We're learning new details about a deadly plane crash in western Kentucky.
Kentucky State Police say around 7 o'clock Central Time Friday night, a plane carrying 5 people crashed in a field in Lyon County, killing 4 of them. We've learned a family was flying from Key West to Illinois when the FAA says the pilot, Marty Gutzler, reported some engine trouble. 7-year-old Sailor Gutzler survived the crash with only minor injuries. After the crash, she walked nearly a mile through dense Kentucky woods and found Larry Wilkins' home.
A little girl about 7, 8 years old was standing there. She had blood on her face. She said, "Mom and Dad are dead. We had a plane crash and the plane's upside down." Brave little girl, extremely. She done a hell of a job as far as I'm concerned. I just pray for her. She's gonna need a lot of help, a lot of help.
Now, the cause of that crash is still under investigation. The National Transportation Safety Board says they had to delay their investigation yesterday due to bad weather. They will begin later today. Police in Lexington have had their fair share of crashes to deal with this weekend. At Manowar and Pimlico Parkway, police say a car swerved in front of the other, causing one driver to crash right into a utility pole. That driver went to the hospital with minor injuries. Then around 10, police say a driver turned in front of an oncoming car on Winchester Road in Loudon. Crews took one person to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries there. Lexington police say they responded to more than 60 crashes, about 8 of those involving injuries.
Kentucky State Police say a man led them on a chase that ended right in front of the state capitol. Troopers said the chase started late Friday after police got a report of a possible drunk driver. Officers say they found Kenneth Stewart driving down Highway 127 in Anderson County. They say when they tried to pull him over, he sped off. Troopers say they chased him to Frankfort, and that's when they said they blew out his tires. They say they were able to stop him on Capitol Avenue. When they tried to arrest him, they say he tried to attack them. Stewart faces DUI, wanton endangerment, and fleeing and evading charges. 2 people in Laurel County are in jail after a single vehicle crash. Deputies arrested Charles Smith and Samantha Allen. They said they found Smith near the crash site. They say they smelled alcohol on his breath. Allen was arrested for a warrant out of Knox County on a shoplifting charge. Both of them are in the Laurel County Detention Center.
A former Morgan County judge executive will have to wait a little longer to receive his federal prison sentence. Tim Conley was set to be sentenced next week, but the judge granted a motion to delay the case until January 27th. Conley pleaded guilty last year in a federal fraud case. He admitted to accepting thousands of dollars in illegal kickbacks from a Sawyersville contractor. In November, Conley ran for re-election, but Democrat Stanley Franklin defeated him. Louisville's chief financial officer is having a run-in with law officers. Police there arrested Steve Rowland Friday night on charges of intoxication and disorderly conduct outside of a restaurant. According to a police report, Rowland, along with Director of Metro Council's Democratic Caucus Elizabeth Hoffman, were asked to leave the restaurant. Officers say at that point the two got into an SUV and tried to leave, but officers stopped them.
It appears Democratic gubernatorial candidate Jeff Young will need a new running mate. Earlier this week, his former running mate, Cherokee Schill, posted on Facebook that she was dropping her candidacy, saying, quote, "I am no longer willing to be a candidate for lieutenant governor or a running mate with Jeff Young. I have chosen to stay true to myself and have removed myself from someone who I believe to be a manipulator." Schill originally pledged to run with Young back in December. Back in May, Young lost to Elizabeth Jensen in the Democratic primary for the 6th Congressional District. Candidates have until January 27th to apply for the 2015 governor's race. Lexington Mayor Jim Gray, new Vice Mayor Steve Kay, and City Council members are set to be sworn in today. Mayor Gray is the first Lexington mayor in more than a decade to win a second term. He won the mayor's race back in November by more than a 30% margin over his challenger, Anthony Beatty. Now, along with Gray, Vice Mayor Kay and the Urban County Council are set to be sworn in at the Lexington Center at 2:30 this afternoon. That event was paid for privately by the mayor and is free to the public.